Welcome to Divorce at Altitude, a podcast on Colorado family law. I'm Ryan Kalamaya. Each week, along with my business partner and co-host, Amy Gosha, or an expert, we discuss a particular topic related to divorce or co-parenting in Colorado. In addition, we have created a short series of lessons that will take you through the legal process of divorce and answer your questions, from simple to complex. Divorce isn't easy. The end of a marriage, especially when children are involved, brings a great deal of loss and change. We hope these practical tips and insights will help you on your journey to a new and better life. In contrast to the difficult emotional decision of whether or not a divorce is right for you, the actual filing and process to start a divorce in Colorado is relatively easy and straightforward. You, generally speaking, will need 3 documents in order to file for divorce. The first is the petition, and the petition can either be filed on your own or it can be filed jointly. If you file jointly with your spouse, then you don't need the summons. The second document that's required in all divorces in Colorado is the case information sheet. Most people are surprised when they actually see these documents at how simple they are. They ask your name, what your email address is, your physical address, the names of your children, when they were born, and the kind of most complex or most important things within the petition are jurisdictional in nature. And what I mean by that is the court needs to understand or be assured that the children, for example, have been here for 182 days, or most importantly, whether or not you or the other party has been domiciled in Colorado for 90 days or more. And that assures the court that the jurisdiction is proper for the marriage. Now, when you actually get those documents and the summons, if you were to file on your own, that would also need to be served on the other party. And that's pursuant to Rule 4 of the Rules of Civil Procedure. Now, the other party, they can waive service. And so oftentimes, when a party files for divorce and they have a divorce lawyer, they'll serve what's called a waiver of service. Generally speaking, the court just needs to know that the other party is aware of the action. Now, if you have to go and serve them, you generally can work with a sheriff's department or a process server, and then they will get you a return of service. But that's how you actually file, and you would go down to the courthouse, or for divorce lawyers, we file online after the party that is filing, or both parties have filed, have signed and verified that the information is true. Now, there are a couple questions on there that can matter in there, if whether or not there's been a previous case involving the children, and that could be from a human Department of Health and Human Services investigation, a dependency and neglect, whether or not there's open restraining orders, those sorts of things need to be filled out and disclosed. The other thing that people need to be aware of is that there will be questions of what you want the court to decide. That would be for child support, property division, restoration of your name, spousal maintenance. And it's generally best to have all of those issues that are relevant to your case checked. There is some case law here in Colorado where if you don't actually check the box, that you can come back and later ask for it, but that can be something that you'd want to consider consulting with an attorney. Thanks for listening or watching this short lesson on the Divorce at Altitude podcast. If you found this helpful, please leave a review or share with a friend. It does help for others that are going through or thinking about a divorce in Colorado. If you want to find out more information, please visit kalamaya.law or divorceataltitude.com, and that's KALAMAYA.law. Remember, this is educational information. It's not intended to be legal advice. Please consult with an attorney about the particulars of your case. We're happy to answer questions. Feel free to give us a call at 970-315-2365.